Hello everyone, my name is Luca Aflakpi and I actually just recently moved to Los Angeles to pursue modeling full-time, also journalism full-time. I lived in Minnesota, and back in Minnesota that's where I got into sports. I played soccer collegiately, and then I ended up tearing my ACL, and I was like, how can I incorporate sports into my life still? And that's when I took up sports journalism, and it all started, honestly, I started as a color commentator.
Really?
For a professional, or it was pre-professional. They're trying to join the Professional Women's Soccer League, but they're called Aurora Football Club in Minnesota, and pretty much I was a color commentator for Fox Plus. It was on Fox Plus. It was super cool. But I mostly now write for the NBA WNBA, write for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then I wrote for the Lynx last season, and I'm not currently writing for them right now because right now I'm more focusing on my modeling and auditions and acting and things like that.
That's cool. So You say modeling and things like that. Speaking of that, you were recording, and also I got a WNBA hat on the Toronto team.
Oh, yes.
One of my best friends is Eli is about to be the GM of the assistant GM of the. Well, he is the assistant GM of the new team.
Really?
So that's why I had this hat on. He gave it to me.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Have you been to a WNBA game?
Yeah.
Oh.
I've like I told you, I got a 2 million subscriber YouTube channel. Like, I haven't covered the Sparks since the pandemic, really, because I felt like it was a conflict of interest. Because I also knew some of the players, one of the players on the team, and so kind of felt like
what
I couldn't.
Or what player did you know on the Spurs?
I'm not gonna say. Well, no, I can say because I knew Lexi. I mean Lexi Brown. Like, basically, I started Lexi in the podcasting.
Okay, cool.
Like, she had we were in literally like the fucking in Forbes because of it. Like, they had this article surrounding. Just like WNBA player, like power, like empowerment and stuff. But this was like 5 years ago. And basically we were one of like the first people to give a WNBA player like their own podcast show. And it was live. So like all of the fans could call in and like talk to her if they wanted to.
That's so fun.
So yeah, it was called like Just Call Me with Lexi Brown.
Honestly, overall, I feel like the Timberwolves this past season have grown a lot, and I feel like now they've brought a lot more attention on themselves, making it to the Western Conference Finals 2 years in a row, back to back, and they put in the work. From what I've seen when I've been able to be around the team, because I wasn't able to fully cover the whole last season just because I I joined Clutch Points. That's who I write for. I joined them around February, but I was watching as a fan, but I really got to dive into the team in February. Oh, got to dive.
Yeah, just talking to just because you got a soft voice.
Goodbye.
Yeah, just because you got a soft voice.
Yeah, but when I was able to cover the team, I noticed that they're all super close, which I think is super important, being a part of a team sport, just being able to trust each other, being able to make those passes. Because I noticed a lot of times in basketball, people like to be ball hogs, and it's the Timberwolves really want to see each other shine. They know what each other are capable of that we don't see. Jaden McDaniels, Anthony Edwards has been saying Jaden McDaniels is an amazing player, and we just haven't really gotten to see it because he didn't really get as many minutes as he did this season, and now it's everyone sees it. And I just think that the team next season is definitely going to be on the top of the ranked way higher than they were than they ever have been. And I feel this is the same type of hype when KG was on the Timberwolves, but they weren't ever actually able to reach the finals and win. And I feel the Timberwolves, this team actually has a chance. They're a young team. They still have a lot of the players. So a lot of them aren't getting traded. Naz Reid wants to stay, and everyone wants Naz Reid. Yeah, he's staying. Yeah. And it's just having players that actually want to stay there. Everyone loves Minnesota. Julius Randle even is I love Minnesota. This is the best I've played in my whole career. Is crazy. And he's a vet. So that's insane. I just feel Minnesota has this culture that just changes the way people play and look at basketball. It makes them truly love it. And I feel Ant was a part of bringing that culture because he truly loves the game, and just everything he's been through. It's just, I feel the emotions just help so much, and just having pure fun. But I think they played an amazing season. They had their off moments when people were injured. They've been through a lot. They were the underdogs, and they still were able to come out on top. The Lakers series, nobody believed in them. They came out on top. They lost the first game of the series, and it was like, anyways, child, like, we're about to come back, and they won every other game after. Like, I don't know. They just really have that faith and believe in themselves and work hard to prove it. So that goes a long way. I feel like I haven't really been able to cover other teams as closely in the NBA, but from what I've seen, like, OKC had that same spark with their young players too. Like, they're all super close and they won. So just having that is special.
So to expound upon that, what do you think it is? Because you mentioned earlier that like Minnesota makes the players come closer together. You're from Minnesota. What do you think it is about? Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I've ever been to Minnesota, but everybody that I know that's from Minnesota is like, yo, that is just super
Wait,
cold.
what are they saying?
No. I mean, no, they just are. They just tell me how cold it is and how like kind of
they're always like, like Minnesota.
Yeah.
Every time I say it here, that's what I get. I'm like,
so my question is, what do you think it is about Minnesota that makes, because obviously it's cold during the wintertime, but it's not always wintertime. So what do you think it is about that city in particular, or that organization, I don't know, that brings that camaraderie that you're talking about?
Yeah. Overall, what I think like the Minnesota community has brought for the Timberwolves, I think it's also the organization itself. It's not just like Minnesota, but at the same time, Minnesota fans are amazing. Like every time I've gone to the home games at the Target Center, they just have so much. Like they have literally towels that say Nas Reed on it. Like this was even before he became like a more consistent player, because I feel like Minnesota fans saw that Nas Reed is a great player and they love that underdog story, like his story coming from LSU and all of that, starting in the G League. I feel like they just are able to motivate the team because having fans believe in you that much, why wouldn't you believe in yourself? So I feel like that also is an important part of like the Minnesota culture, but the organization also, like being in interviews, talking to Coach Finch, I've noticed that pretty much he's not very big on like yelling at the players or like telling them what they do wrong and just like focusing on the negatives. Sometimes he's just like, sometimes they just need to work it out themselves, and like he just wants the players to play, and he's not always going to criticize every little thing they do, because like having that is not going to like motivate a lot of players. I feel like he's noticed, and his coaching style, a lot of the players have said that. Like that's what Julius Randle said. He was like, yeah, I feel like having Coach Finch as my coach really is what helped me step up my game and get better. And like he was injured, and he said that helped, like being injured, and he's like pretty much saying that he just likes to come back playing stronger than he did before. And I feel like just because he said the organization was big on rehabbing and just motivating him. So I don't know what it is about Minnesota. Minnesota nice, maybe.
Okay, I like that. That might be what we're gonna have to name this episode.
Yes.
So moving on from Minnesota, speaking of your journey, now you're living in LA, and I believe you told me that you covered the Lakers Minnesota series.
Yes.
What are your thoughts, number one, on NBA playoff basketball because you covered a game in LA, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts on NBA basketball in LA during the playoffs, and what do you think, based upon what you saw, we can expect from the Lakers going forward? Like, have you seen any of their new moves? Like, they just got Marcus Smart yesterday.
Okay.
They got DeAndre Ayton now. Like, they still got
LeBron. I haven't really been paying attention.
Okay,
I'm not gonna lie.
So they have.
Oh yeah, I know LeBron.
So they have DeAndre Ayton. They got Marcus Smart now because he got waived. Obviously, they got Luca. Their draft pick looks really, really good.
Okay.
But it seems, according to the media, the Lakers want to force LeBron out. So my question to you is, based upon what you saw in the playoffs last year, do you think it's time for the Lakers and LeBron to like split apart?
Oh, yeah. Based on what I saw from the Lakers versus Timberwolves series, I see what they're trying to do, trying to trade LeBron, you said they're trying to trade LeBron pretty much?
I mean, the rumors are, because the Lakers just got sold to the dude that owns the Dodgers. So the rumors are basically that the Lakers are like done with LeBron.
Okay.
But LeBron makes $55 million a year. So
I think
how you going to trade that away?
Yeah, I think they're honestly trying to, because LeBron is going to be the star on every team he's on, no matter what. They're always going to get the ball to him. And I feel like having Luca there, or like they need to develop a team not surrounding LeBron, especially because he's retiring. Mm-hmm. And I noticed that, I don't know, when I was watching the Lakers versus Timberwolves series, they didn't have that togetherness the way that the Timberwolves did. And obviously, like, Luca came to the Lakers, like, so late in the season. Like, that was insane. That was a lot going on. But I feel like they're trying to just make the Lakers not surrounded by LeBron, because you need to develop a player that's going to be the star. You need to have the star be Luca, probably.
No, not a problem.
He is the star.
Take your old ass home.
Yeah, exactly.
LeBron
I feel like
LeBron is 5 years older than me. He's 5 years older than me.
I forgot this man is 40.
I am 35. Take your old ass
This
home.
man is 40, yeah.
Go golf, play Missouri, watch Bronny play.
Like, he just doesn't have that same energy, that same oomph to play the full minutes of the game at a high level. Like, he just doesn't have that. And he's going to, like, they're still playing around him, playing like he's the star of the team. And you can't have that. So, yeah, I think they're trying to trade him, trying to get new players so then they can form a winning team around Luca.
No, I agree. I think they are.
Yeah.
So what do you do? Do you have a take on Bronny James? Have you seen any of his play? Do you think he's meant to be an NBA player? What do you think?
Really haven't paid too much attention on Bronny, just because sometimes, like, we love nepotism though, because like, especially when it's black people, I'm like, I love to see black people win always. Like, that's so sick that they played in a game together. But obviously, like, he wouldn't be there, I feel like, if it wasn't for his dad, because we've seen players that are his same age that are still, like, stuck in the G League or just don't even have the opportunity at all. And I just feel like, obviously, Bronny being able to train with the Lakers, being able to play with his dad, that's going to make him better. So if he keeps going, he's going to continue to be a good player. So no hate on Bronny ever. He's a good player. Like, he wouldn't be able to play in the games. Like, he can do what he got to do.
I don't agree with that. I'm team stop playing on me. Now, don't get me wrong. I do think Bronny is developing into a good player based off on what I've seen in Summer League. But at the same time, like, that's my only issue is if he wasn't LeBron's son, he would not have had any of these opportunities to be able to go out there and just be hot garbage sometimes.
I know, it's actually crazy.
He would be sitting at home playing video games or streaming like Casanat or whatever. But it is what it is. I am glad Bronny is becoming a good player though. Because I will say, for his mental health, and even for me as a dad, like, I don't want to see him fail just because, like, I don't think he's talented. I would much rather he succeed, and then people tell me that I'm wrong, and I'd be like, all right, I was wrong. But if I am right eventually, y'all gonna hear y'all gonna hear a lot from me on the internet.
Yes,
on the interweb.
See, I like what you said and how he's a hard worker too, Bronny.
Yeah, I can respect that too.
He's a hard worker. Yeah, and he, like, has been through a lot of health issues and bounced back. So that's huge in itself. So I definitely think he can reach, like, the potential of being, like, a solid NBA player, you know?
Yeah.
But as of right now, I think he definitely needs to continue to develop and stay in the G League.
Okay. All right. 2 more topics. Who's your favorite basketball player right now and ever and right now?
Oh my goodness, this is hard. Ever? My favorite player ever would have to be Kobe Bryant.
Okay.
And then right now, Nafisa Collier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that just because of the Minnesota or because she's a beast?
Because she's a beast, and because Minnesota, and she's literally the nicest person I've ever met. She's so sweet.
I've never met her before.
Yeah, she's so sweet.
I've never met her before.
Yeah, it helps when you have a personal connection to a player too, and then you see them shine. I'm like, she deserves it all because she's a hard worker.
Yeah, she's cold.
She is cold.
Very beautiful too. Shout out to Nafisa.
Right, so beautiful. And her stylist, Kimberly.
Since they got that Sephora sponsorship in the WNBA, I've been like, all right.
He said hello. Yeah, she's gorgeous.
Trying to turn this into something. All right, I get it.
And her husband actually trained her. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. So she's just no surprise that she's that talented. She just gets to live a life. Yeah, exactly.
Hanging out with her boo, shooting jump shots all day long.
Exactly. Wait, so how about you? Who's your favorite player, basketball player ever, and then favorite player right now?
I'm from Chicago, so Michael Jordan or Dwayne Wade, but I'm gonna say Michael Jordan just because Mike has some of my first childhood memories.
Right.
And then right now, it's still Giannis. Don't get me wrong, Luca. I love Luca, and Luca's my son. But as long as Luca is on the team, and literally since Luca got drafted, I've been telling people that he's gonna be one of the greatest basketball players to ever play. I've been saying it. Literally.
What do you think about people who hate on him about how he looks?
Him being fat?
Yeah,
because he's fucking fat. He's fat, and I know for a fact because I be outside in LA. That when Luca got his fat ass in Los Angeles, he would be sitting in the bars, in the back of some of them bars, in the private rooms, drinking beer till 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. Take your fat ass home and go and fucking get on the treadmill or something at 4 a.m. Why are you up drinking 12 packs?
He loves his beer. I remember when somebody snatched it from him.
Michael Finley. I'm gonna tell you the place where that I know that he was frequenting after their games, and he will go there and stay there till 4 or 5 in the morning drinking beers after the game.
Nah,
he looked like he in shape now because they got on pictures.
I feel like all the haters got him going. Now he's like getting fit for real.
Yeah, he better. This is LA, baby. They're
not playing.
The media don't play out here.
Yeah,
and I'm part of that media. So get your fat ass in the gym, Luca. Keep eating them Brussels sprouts and whatever that you eat in Lithuania
healthy.
Or Slovenia. Is he from Slovenia? Lithuania.
Slovakia.
He's from Slovakia. I don't know. Hold on.
Slovakia, because he likes to play. Or
Where
is
Luka Doncic?
He likes to play, whether it's Slovenian.
Where is Luka Doncic from? He is from Ljubljana. How am I supposed to pronounce that?
No.
Oh yeah, he's from Slovenia.
Oh, okay. So he likes to listen to Slovenian music during pregame, and I love it. He just like unlocked a new genre for me.
Do you speak different languages?
No, I know a little bit of Tree because I'm Ghanaian at descent.
What's Tree?
Tree? Yeah. It's a language in Ghana. There's like a million languages in Ghana, but my dad's Tree.
Oh, okay.
But I only know a little bit, like in a song.
I would have never guessed Ghana.
Yeah.
Ghana looking at you. Yeah. Respectfully. Respectfully.
No, people usually, what did you think I was?
You want an honest answer?
Yeah, tell me. Wait, I'm Ghanaian and German.
I was gonna say, I thought you just a nigga from Minnesota.
That's it. That's it. People usually think I'm Dominican. I don't see it.
You definitely do got a Spanish look, but in the picture that's on the screen, you look like
cornrows.
Yeah, you look like if you told me I'm a black girl from Minnesota, it makes sense. Either that,
I look like a nigga,
or you look like a Puerto Rican from New York.
Okay.
Like you be at the now. You know what? Now that I think about it, you know what? You could be at the Dominican Day Parade with the exact fit on. Yeah, you know they got like a Dominican Day Parade where they like walk down the street and they all get drunk and play Dominican music and dance and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, wait. I think I've seen videos of that. I remember when Rihanna was there and something like that was going on. Yeah. Okay.
So no, I wouldn't have guessed Ghana, but that's dope. Shout out to your pops.
Yeah.
So who do you look like then, mom or pops?
People say both, so I don't know.
Who you look like? You know who
I don't know who I look. I don't think I look like either. I look like
my mama and my daddy. I look like my dad though.
You look like your dad?
I'm a more attractive version of him, but yes.
Oh my God, don't do your dad like that, please.
I'm just being honest. I'm a much more attractive version of him.
Oh my God.
But you know.
That's funny. Wait, I
will give him credit though. Since he was in his 20s, has always had a full goatee. I'm 35 and I still.
And you can't do it.
It's just not working out for me. So I guess he got that over me.
Exactly. He does. No, but I feel like I look like a mix of both, but I don't see it at all. Maybe when my dad smiles sometimes. So maybe my dad.
You're going to need to do a side by side.
But then I don't know. I have my mom smile too. It's like nothing makes sense.
All right.
Help. Yeah, do a side by side and everyone else can decide.
Right, well, you got to give me a picture. I'm going to edit it in there.
Okay, perfect.
All right. Last question of... And by the way, I don't know if you like that name. We could change the name. I just thought it was an interesting name.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't think of anything. Like,
yeah. So, you know what I mean? Sometimes you got to bounce.
Yeah.
But, so if you like it, we'll keep it. If not, we can destroy it. Also, like when I make names of shows, I always Google who has the name of a show
and
website.
Nobody has Offside sometimes.
Yeah, nobody has that.
What's the meaning behind Offside sometimes?
Just like football. Like sometimes you jump off. You be so excited to make a play, you jump offside sometimes.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? Like you still going for it, but
Yeah.
like sometimes you might be a little bit outside of the lines. Because also I didn't know, I had never met you, so I didn't know what type of personality. You could have came in here and been like very bombastic and like talking shit. So like I was like, I don't really know how to kind of gauge it. But based on your socials, I was like, all right, it looked like we could do like blue or something like that, and it'll fit. Is that horrible?
No, it's beautiful. Okay. I love it.
Yeah, I made it from scratch. What did you think about the Thunder, and do you think they can repeat? And then after this, we'll get out of here.
Oh, yeah. The Thunder is a stacked team, to be honest. They have a lot of valuable players on there. Wait. And then Shea and his free throws. Him and getting...
You're not a fan of the free throw merchant?
No, he does what he has to do. I mean... He's good at getting free throws, he's good at getting the calls. So I'm like, I mean, if that's how you're going to get points and win the game, they're winning. And I feel like even when he doesn't do that, he's a good shooter. He is good at attacking the rim. He knows what he's doing. He's just like, wait, I can get these points. I'm good at free throws, free points. Why not? If he has to put in less work, it works for him. I'll never hate on that. And Jalen Williams, super talented. He went off in the playoffs. Like, he showed everybody that, like, what he can do, like, all his potential. And I love those moments when we really get to see players shine and them come out and be like, yeah, y'all were sleeping on me. Mm-hmm. But I feel like they definitely could repeat it again. But at the same time, I feel like everyone is very hungry. Like, the Timberwolves are hungry to beat OKC, so I don't know if they can beat the Timberwolves.
You're just saying it because you're from Minnesota.
What do you say?
So you're just saying it because you're from Minnesota.
No, but I don't think they're gonna, because when they would play OKC during the regular season, it was so back and forth. Like, I don't think people realize how like even these two teams were, even when the Timberwolves were going through it. Like, they won one, and then like there was a game where it was like back to back.
They choked.
Yeah, I know they did choke, but they're not gonna choke this time. Not this time. I believe in my Timberwolves. I believe in them, and I think they're going to want it more than OKC. So OKC's head is probably big right now.
Okay, interesting. You're only saying it because you're from Minnesota. And it's funny, now that I know you're from Minnesota, I have a homegirl named Erica. She's from Minnesota. I can definitely hear the Minnesota accent. I can definitely hear the Minnesota accent.
No, you can't.
Yes.
No.
Yes, you can. You could. Yes, you can. The same way people will tell me that I sound like I have an accent, but they tell me I sound like I'm from the South. But that's just a Chicago thing. Like, it's a lot of people from the South in Chicago.
True.
But also, I used to stutter real bad, so I elongate my words so I can get them out.
Okay, I can hear it now. I hear it. Are you from the South? Are you actually from the South?
No, I'm from Chicago.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm born and raised in Chicago. But
how do you feel about people calling it Chirac?
I don't like that.
Right. Everyone likes to say that.
I don't like that. I don't like that, but we also recording this in the office of one of the architects of drill music, so I'm not gonna disrespect Keith, because also I love not even that, I love Keith. Like, Keith is actually a really nice guy in real life, and he's made it very abundantly clear he's worked to change his life and do other things because of the stuff that he was doing when they was running and drilling and stuff is not what he is constructive. So like, I'm proud of him and like what the Glow team and all them stuff, like the fact they got offices in Hollywood and shit is like crazy thinking about kind of where we come from. But I do hate the term Chirac. Like, I don't like when black people give into mass marketing.
Yes.
And that's what that is. And not mass marketing by us, because although, because the funny thing is, I don't think we didn't start calling it Chirac. The Fox News and those political pundits started comparing it to the war in Iraq because so many people were dying. So we kind of took it, which like we do with the N word and all that, and be like, well, I'm gonna make it my own. It's like, I don't really want to go. I don't like going back to Chirac. That's why I've been here for 13 years, and I go back like once a year. Before I went back, like last year, I hadn't gone back in like 3 years or something like that. So like for me, I'd be telling my family, come out here, because I don't really. Although I will say this, I always be like, y'all don't never hear no gunshots in the other night. But the other night, somebody was definitely shooting. I live by a main street. Like,
I was about to say, I hear gunshots a lot.
I live by a main street, and somebody was definitely dumping outside the crib at like 4 a.m. And I'm like, yo, it might be time for me to get the fuck up out this. It's time for me to move immediately. It's time for me to get the fuck up out this neighborhood.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You're not waking up to. You said what time was it?
No, I didn't even wake up. Like, I had just gotten in the house.
Oh, what time was it? What time? What's going on? I said you're waking up. Nah, you're just getting home. The sun is rising.
I was just getting home. I was handling some work.
Okay.
I was handling some work. I was working. And I happened to get home very late, and I was just laying on my couch. I went to Jack in the Box, got me a cheeseburger.
Wait, Jack in the Box was so good. I had these mozzarella sticks, and they're not there anymore. Yeah, I don't know if it was a dream.
I hate how they cycle through all of this stuff. Okay. It come around like.
I see. Okay, so it wasn't a dream. I was I swear.
Yeah, so it wasn't a dream. What kind of dream you having when you eating mozzarella sticks?
Because I had the best mozzarella sticks, and someone was like, oh, I got them from Jack in the Box. And then literally they don't exist there. They were like, nah, we don't have mozzarella sticks. Yeah,
they come. Yeah, they like specialty items. They come like once every month. I miss them. What a hilarious way to end this show.
Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment below. I want you guys to comment ideas or anything you want us to talk about, any guests you would like to see on the show. And make sure you tune into Offside sometimes, all the time. See you soon.